Hi, I'm Alice Cronin-Golomb. I'm a professor in the Department of Psychology of the College of Arts and Sciences of Boston University. And what I'm going to be talking to you about today is bingo. Bingo. Why am I talking to you about bingo? Why would you be interested in bingo in any way? Well, of course you would be if you're a certain age group. And even if you're not in the older age groups, you might have a secret passion for bingo. And so this is something that will be relevant to you. The reason that we're interested in this particular task is because it's a really great way of studying vision and visual attention. And the people that we're doing our research with tend to be in the older age groups, and this is something that people naturally like to play. We look at visual abilities in older adults, healthy older adults, and also in people with certain kinds of neurodegenerative disorders. And that's primarily Alzheimer's disease, which you might know of as a memory impairment, and Parkinson's disease, which you might think of as motor impairment. And both of those things are correct, but there are other things going on in both of those diseases. And something that they have in common is problems with vision. And just like with anything, if you have poor input, visual input, how can you have good output? So what we try to do in our lab, in the Vision and Cognition lab, is to improve the visual input so that people have better information to work with, and we hope that that results in better daily function and quality of life. So we picked bingo. So bingo is this great game because it's a wonderful visual search task. And if you've ever gone into a bingo hall, you will notice, besides the very large number of people, that most people do not have a single bingo card in front of them. They have lots of cards. They're spread out all over the place. And so it's a visual search task within a card because you're looking for the numbers that are being called. And it's also visual search across lots of different cards, maybe 20 cards. People really do this very seriously. You can also do it online. So it's something that people naturally like to play, and we take advantage of that. That interest in doing this kind of game. So we can do this on the computer, or we can do it in a natural format. What we do is try to figure out what are the visual variables that are important for good gameplay. And what we focused on, these visual variables, are the size of the cards that are used, the contrast between the numbers and the background of the cards, because most bingo cards are like on newspaper, so they're not very good contrast. And also the game complexity. And by complexity, it's how many cards you're playing at a time. So those are the things that we varied in our lab, and we brought people in, and everybody's very delighted to be paid for playing bingo. And we have them run through lots of games. And what we found is that everybody gets better when you increase the size of the cards. Okay. They also get better if you reduce the number of the cards. These things seem obvious. And then in the case just of the Alzheimer patients, but nobody else, not the young adults, not the healthy elderly adults, not the Parkinson's patients, just the Alzheimer patients, they also got better when we increased the contrast of the stimuli. That is, we gave them a sharper font against the background of the card. So that's really important information for us because it tells us what's going to work if we try to do some kind of intervention for people with AD. And we've done that both in our computer and our natural versions. And we find that this is something that could actually help people in their daily function, as well as being something that they enjoy doing. And we're all about quality of life here. We do a lot of basic lab research, but we also try to come up with tasks that are naturally engaging and motivating so that people stick with us on the studies. So that's what we've been doing. And we hope you enjoy that.